Welcome back to the channel of Shades of Grey Nomads, where Sue and I are sharing our travelling experiences to better inform other travellers and hopefully a bit of entertainment. Our first stop was a beautiful coastal community of Coffs Harbour, home of the big banana and a bloody big marina. We caught up with an old sailing mate of mine to take us on a tour of Muttonbird Island, right at the entrance to the harbour. Annually, around 5,000 muttonbird pairs migrate from the Philippines and nest in these burrows on Muttonbird Island. Catching up with old mate Bruce also gave us an opportunity to catch up with some old friends. Bruce and his wife Margaret offered us their caravan park in a shed in their backyard. Their property sat atop a hill with spectacular ocean views. In this caravan park we've got an art gallery. Let's go and have a look.
It's called Margaret River Art.
There we go, look, Margaret River Art. And let's have a look at some of the exhibition. Some of these are alcohol ink, alcohol ink, which is that type of artwork.
Alcohol pouring, acrylic pouring,
Yeah.
watercolour and oils.
Okay, the works here. Beautiful, I like that one. When you come to this caravan park, you've got to go to work. Then we're off to Minnie Water. First look at the caravan park from the road didn't look terribly inviting, but it was very nice and well laid out. Down close to the beachfront was this general store, which was also the local pub. We took a short drive south down to Wooli, where the lake drains out into the ocean. At the water's edge, it had some interesting sand cliff formations. The caravan park was neat and tidy, however the vans were packed in pretty tight. Brooms Head was our next stop, with a spectacular caravan site overlooking the ocean. However, as you can see, the weather and the high seas hasn't been kind to Brooms Head, eroding away a lot of the beach. This is what I call some serious erosion. Here's the steps back to the mainland. But no way. Look at all this. Then it was off to our very special place, Yamba, where we spent many years with our family and friends camping over Christmas holidays, and still is a favourite of ours. Whilst this caravan park is quite dated and in need of a renovation, the best part about it is so close to the beaches, you walk to the shops and the hotel. Pacific Hotel offers the best dining experience with one of the most spectacular views in Australia, overlooking the ocean. Wading Beach is a non-surf beach and is pretty good for swimming as well as fishing. I'm a pretty keen sailor, so I went off to the Port of Yamba Yacht Club and got a cruise spot on board this boat, a Banatau 36. Thank you very much, Skipper Victor, for having me on for the day. It was excellent. A tradition for us is the Yamba Bowls Club Raffles Night, where my nephew Henry scooped the pool. We had arranged for the family to come down to Yamba for the weekend to have a reunion and to also celebrate the life of our brother that we lost recently in July. So and I decided to go for a drive through the Clarence Valley, taking in Maclean, where Scottish tartans adorn most of the telegraph poles. The Maclean community were about to celebrate 100th birthday of their single-lane bridge, so we thought we'd go for a drive across it. To get back to the other side, we decided to jump on one of the car-vehicular ferries and ended up in Ulmarra.
I've been to the Ulmarra before, and this bookstore just blows me away. You won't believe what he's got inside.
If you're ever looking for a particular book, it's odds on he's going to have it in his shop. He's got thousands. When you're finished in the bookstore, I'd recommend the Ulmarra Hotel Beer Garden overlooking the river. One of the must-dos is to catch the Iluka ferry on the other side of the river from Yamba. We've decided to take our bikes and have a good cycle around over there. This is another caravan and resort in Yamba, Moby Vic's Big Four Caravan Park, right on the river. One of the first things we decided to do when we got to Iluka was to get on our bikes and go and find this boat that had been washed ashore during the floods. Beautiful beach over at Iluka, looking back towards Yamba. Nice little cycle ride as well. In Iluka, check out the old iconic Sedges Reef Hotel in Iluka overlooking the harbour. It's old and run down, but boy, what an iconic eyesite it is. this is unique. You wash your hands in the hand basin, which then flushes the urinal. Be quick if you want to see this old pub, as they've made temporary facilities out the backyard in preparation for bulldozing the hotel and rebuild. They still put out a fantastic meal as well as spectacular views over the harbour. The township of Yamba, there's a Wobbly Chook Brewing Company, which had a fire there recently, which I saw. However, it's open for business, so we thought we'd check it out.
Well, that's it from us for this episode, and indeed the whole series for us travelling around Australia or doing our half lap. We've seen some spectacular places around Australia, too numerous to mention, but we're here currently at just down there in Angary overlooking Spookies. But we've had some great times, Dale, haven't we?
We don't actually have any favourite places except for Yamba, of course, but they've just been beautiful, absolutely beautiful. The places, it's just so many to see, and we've seen them, and I can't remember what I was going to say.
That's unusual for you.
But no, it's been great. It'd be nice to get home, but yeah, whereas the last 8-9 months gone travelling, it's just been crazy.
So we're going to take a bit of a break now. We're heading home, spend Christmas with the family. We've got a few things we're doing next year. West Australia will probably be in the year after, but stay tuned. We'll hit the YouTube again in the future. In the meantime, thanks very much for chewing? Thanks very much for tuning into our YouTube video, and hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll see you on the other side. See ya. Bye.
Bye.